this is a fixed piston compressor, and you can see it cut off. Somebody has put UV dye in the system when they did this system. That's a good thing. I had this on the high pressure nitrogen decay test for 15 minutes at 180 psi. It did not lose anything under pressure, did not lose anything under vacuum. I had it down to 800 microns and I just let it hold there. I shut off the vacuum, I sealed it off, and it stayed at around 827 microns, somewhere around there, for 15 minutes. So there was no problem there. On this vehicle, remember from the first video, I described that they modified the air conditioning, just a condenser, and they did good by using a micro channel, but they did not seal off correctly, and I showed that. The openings, no, unfortunately they did not. You can see, oh shit, you can see the tube and fin, and this is a very dangerous, their emergency brake, even though I don't need it. You just touch it a little bit, you just tap it and the emergency brake comes off. Very dangerous on the streets and the hills of San Francisco. You would not want to park on a hill with this car. Look inside there. That is the old condenser. Nothing wrong with it. It was a good old condenser for what it is, but you don't have much air vent. You don't have much volume or flow. So since they already put over $150,000 into this car and they updated the condenser, I probably would have tried to find a evaporator from a modern car, an SUV or something like that, that would fit and take with a high capacity evaporator, or two. I mean, this is a long evaporator. It goes all the way from here all the way over here. It's a thick core. Yeah, it does okay. 100-degree days, not so great. But I probably would have tried to modify the case on the inside of the case and give 2 more outlets for relief, for more air to come out, probably down below the dash on the feet somewhere, and off to the, because right now it only has 2 outlets, and they have some really high output brushless DC motors, and you can upgrade the motors, the old single speed DC motors that were on these things. You can upgrade them so you can get more output. They have an upgraded compressor on here, and you can get more cooling out of this car. If you're going to dump $150,000 into a vehicle, I would like to be comfortable inside the summertime. Spend another grand under the dash just modifying the fans into evaporators. And I would have took that condenser out of the rear, and I would have put the condenser in the front and put it right in front of the radiator. There's room up there. You could put like a nice big condenser off of a Prius or even a Toyota SUV. I'm always saying Toyota because they use Denso condensers. But other than that, it's operating pretty good. I have about 570 grams in there right now. It's too cold outside for me to do a real test. It's just, yeah, too cold. So I'll get this up and running. Beautiful car. The paint, you can tell somebody put a lot of hours into color sanding and polishing this paint, and it feels like it has like that crystal coating on it. You use the back of your hand and you run it over this paint, and it's like silky smooth. It's not like your normal paint job. That is definitely for sure. They dumped some money into this. All right, guys, I'll see you. I can't speak and talk over that loud exhaust on this car, but give you one more last shot of the whole thing, what it looks like. They did a beautiful, beautiful job restoring this vehicle. Not too complicated. The electrical is about as simple as you could get. Easy access. They just don't, well, I wouldn't say I want them to build it like this anymore, because not fun to work on. All right, see you guys.